Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today for the first Transformer look at Age of the Primes Megatronus. There it is in the box. And yeah, we'll take a look at the box first before we actually open it up and go through everything. So there we go. There's the front of the box, the artwork there. The side of the box. And the back. And yeah, I still haven't picked up the Grimlock yet from this set. I have the other two variations, the normal one and the G2 variant that they did for the Walmart exclusive line. But yeah, would like to get that Grimlock eventually too. Anyway, looking at the back of this, you can see it's 38 steps. We'll go through that. Gun you get looks like a sword and an axe as well. So it's the back of the box and the side with the Age of the Primes logo there. Zoom out a little bit. Sorry. So yeah, let me crack this guy open. We'll take a look at all the package contents as well as the figure itself. Start out in robot mode and go from there. Alright, now with him out of the package, let's take a look at the robot mode. This guy is awesome looking, man. Like, just messing around with it for a few minutes and trying to figure him out and stuff. He looks great. So yeah, he comes with that those two big flame effects that'll attach to those ports. And then also on the back, the smaller flames that will attach. Let's check out a full rotation here. And yeah, he comes with the that axe that's detachable. It's got a soft like tip on it, but yeah, we'll go over all the accessories and everything. The large gun, which gets larger for tank mode, blade, and a couple little attachable guns as well. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome leader for what you're getting here. A lot of accessories, a lot of weapons and stuff. This is kind of the full package of what you'd want to see in a leader figure. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out all the accessories and everything next. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at all the accessories that come with this guy. You're going to get his main cannon here, sword, little axe guy, two large flame effects, this little side gun here, and these two additional flame effects. Yep, that's all the accessories that'll come with this guy. Some of them are combinable, like these blades here and stuff. They plug in together, so when you're in tank mode and stuff, this will store nicely on the side. Yeah, well, that's a quick look at the accessories there. Alright guys, we're going to take a quick look at the articulation for Megatronus here. Head, complete swivel there on a ball joint. Complete rotation at the shoulders. Go out. Full 180 bicep. Rotation at the wrist. Yep. Elbow bend there. Rotation at the wrist. Hands open. Really awesome for a leader class. They should all have that. We got rotation here. Full rotation at the waist. I'm going to be careful not to try to pop these off because these have popped off on me a couple times, but full front and back, out to the side, complete. That's as far as you're going to get on the knee joints there. Still enough room to do pretty much what you want to do for posing. The ankle rockers are pretty generous all the way out to the side. A little bit of tilt there, front and back. And yeah, that's what you're gonna get for Megatronus here. He looks like he has a ab crunch, but he does not. It will not budge on there, not even for rotation or transformation or anything. So, but yeah, that's what you're gonna get. He's pretty awesome in the articulation department. Pretty much standard all the way around, what you'd expect for a figure at this price point. All right, we'll move on next. All right, so as far as transformation goes, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is to pop open the wrists here, and we're going to rotate at the wrist 180 and fold the entire hand in. That'll pop back into place, and we'll do the same thing on the other side here. Pop it in, close it up. All right, next we're going to go ahead and just rotate at the elbows towards the inside here. Do it on that side. Come back around. Do it on this side. Okay, the next step after rotating the arms, we're going to pop open the chest here. Just like that. And after the chest is popped open, the arms are going to rotate inward. And after that, we're going to take this whole inside assembly here and bring it down. Okay, after that is brought down, we're going to move the arms to the outside. And while the arms are moved to the outside, we're going to bring this section out. It'll unhinge. Then these back treads for the tank are going to pop up from behind his neck there. We're going to rotate his head 180. Next, we are going to flip these inside chest panels outward. And then this whole assembly here is going to be rotated 180. Next, we're going to bring this whole assembly back and then rotate that piece down. Next, these back pack pieces, we are going to hinge those out to the side. Same on the other side here. All right, and then these other backpack pieces here are going to hinge out as well. Next, you're going to want to rotate these backpack pieces 180. Then we are going to fold them back up on top of the tank treads. Just like that. Locked in here. There we go. Next, these tank treads are going to fold back in towards the tank. And I think at this stage they also lock in there. Yeah, there's going to be little tabs here on the side. And yeah, we just hinge that top portion down just a little bit. And then lock those guys to those side pieces there. Good deal. Next, we are going to do a 180 on the hip section. And next, we're going to bring these little, it's kind of hard to see from there, but these little hip skirts, we're just going to prop them up. And next we're going to be doing a 180 right at the knee. Flip those guys over. Try to make him balance again. All right, we're getting there. Next step is these inside panels will pop out of here. Swing those 180 out. And then these back treads are going to separate from the main leg here, bottom of the calf. Then right at the back of the knee, let's prop those guys up. All right, then back at the front of the feet, bend these guys down, like so. I'll just leave these here for a second. All right, next, these whole right up at the top of the thigh, these are going to press out. Let's see if we can get a better. There we go. And they're going to fold up right into that section there. A little bit of force there to get that. Okay, and technically you're supposed to do this beforehand, but go back to these feet, and you're going to press. Focus on that. Goes right back into those feet. All right, next, this middle tray section here is going to pop out and create a little section here for these pieces to tab into. Make sure I got that lined up right. Go. Cool. And at this point too, you can kind of make sure that this is all kind of connected properly here. This will pop right in there. And there's little tabs right here in this portion, and you're just going to press that upper thigh into them to hear that click sound. You're good to go. Straighten that out just a little bit. Next, that whole assembly that's just been flopping there the whole time, that is going to annoyingly get figured out. I hate how those things just kind of sit there sometimes, but this all does come together very nicely. So we're just going to press that in there. It all tabs together. All right, next the instructions want you to take a look at the gun, so we're going to transform that real quick. The gun is actually really cool too. This whole thing, this whole section here transforms and creates a bigger gun for the tank. And then there is a peg back here, and you just flip that out. And yep, good to go. All right, next we're going to take a look at this little guy, accessory. The back of this peg here is going to flip out, create that, and then this is going to plug in to the front of that cannon to create an even bigger cannon there. Cool, so we're almost ready for the assembled tank mode. Okay, now you can probably see where this is going. We take this, our assembled gun here, and there's going to be a couple ports here. We just plug that into the one side, and you can bring up this side, hinge it in there, and then the other side you do the same thing. We'll kind of finagle that into the port while we adjust that in there. Cool. All right, and then the last couple things we got to do, we want to bring out these weapons. So we're just going to flip them here, and then the other guy flips as well, and just gets situated on the top there. Cool. Got to fold in, right? All right, there we go. So yeah, give me 1 second here. We'll put him on the rotating table, and we'll do a full 360 of this guy and check him out in tank mode. All right, so yeah, there we go. There is Megatronus the Fallen in his tank mode. Let's do a full 360 on him so you guys can get a look from all the angles. And man, yeah, he looks awesome. This is probably one of my favorite Transformers that I've picked up this year. Haven't picked up too many, kind of cutting down recently, but I do get to hear a few here and there, and we will be having a few reviews on the channel. But yeah, just really wanted to take a look at this guy, one of the new leader class figures. We'll get to the Grimlock eventually, but I just wanted to check this thing out and show you guys how awesome this thing looks. We'll go over the attached accessories and everything too. Slow this guy down. Get to an angle here. Come on. There we go. So yeah, and as far as accessories go here, there are ports for the flames as well on the top, so you can totally deck him out in the flame accessories. And it can really go anywhere. You can find the camera a little bit, a port to put them into. Yeah, as long as they got room to attach, you can pretty much plug them in anywhere you want to. The other accessories, let's see here. We got the sword with the axe attachment, and again, we'll just plug those guys in together. So, right, let's go down here for a second, because we can also attach the flames to that if you desire to. There are ports on the flames as well, on the side of the flames, so these can attach. Let me show you up close on the camera here real quick. Yeah, there's the little ports there. Come on. Yeah. And I think the instruction shows you that you can just plug them in like here and here, and then you can store this whole thing on one of these posts on the side if you want to, something like that. So yeah, I mean, he's got a bunch of, anywhere you find a port that you want to plug those into, fair game to plug them into. Man, for leader class figure, I have not seen a figure that has included this many accessories in a long time, so you're really getting your bang for the buck on this guy. Another cool thing, that if you don't like those flames on the sword, I'm not a huge fan of that. That's just what it shows, but there are ports up here as well, so if you want like some flames coming out of his the top stacks there. There we go. I'll plug the other one in there too. I think that looks a little better, a little more interesting, like the whole thing's just on fire. So yeah, let's do one more rotation on this guy. Put his weapon on there. I'll do another spin for you, and we'll close this out. So yeah, really awesome figure. I think you're really getting your money worth with this guy compared to some of the other leaders that they've had recently, especially for the price point and everything. So yep, thoroughly enjoy this one. And just so you guys have an idea of everything that's included in the instruction manual, I'm just going to go by that page by page real quick too, so you can see that up close. There's the first couple pages. Next couple. Go to the back. And then the final section here. All right, cool. All right, guys, this has been a full unboxing at the new Megatronus, the Fallen from the Transformers Age of the Primes. I think this figure is just fantastic and what everybody should be expecting for a $50 to $55 leader figure. Hits all the right buttons, easy transformation. I know I went into depth, but you can probably get that transformation down to about 2 to 3 minutes if you really know what you're doing. Very easy, very simple. Comes with a crap load of accessories. Really cool. Everything plugs in different places. You can really customize it how you like it. Yeah, and just an awesome looking figure. So definitely, if you see him, if you're on the fence, go pick him up. He is an awesome figure. If you can get him on clearance or a sale, you know, even better. Definitely deserving of the leader class price point. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Take care.